Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quickly to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
How about it, RD? What a start. We want to come out and say, I'm going to be aggressive. We're going to take shots. We're going to make big plays. Look no further than the first play of the game. What a start.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Bringing the heat. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Makes the grab. It's Frazier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Trying to run, it's Frazier. Got enough space. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
A first down run in the red zone. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. The 50. The 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
How about the big defensive line showing off them sweet feet. Great job scooping up the football. They cause a fumble. The big man scoops up. And you know what? You can't even tell the difference. Is that a tailback or is that a defensive lineman? That's how athletic defensive linemen are. Don't look at me like that, Jesse.
Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
I just had to beat your ass.
Offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I don't know.
Trying to punch it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Alabama pushing the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy's had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they have the first points of the game. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Stockton. Right on the money. He's loose. Lots of running room. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Looking for the tie with the extra point. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What the fuck that mean?
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game.
It's not hard.
Down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second
very
and long.
easy. Thank you for saying that, you dumb fuck. It's very fucking easy.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cuevas. It's a seam wide open. Smashes ahead. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. They want to throw it. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
It's your team, not mine.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in.
Man, I was pressing too many buttons.
From the gun. On the move to his left. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
I can take
this
up on you
lead.
whenever I want to. I keep telling you, dumbass, but you're the only person that don't believe it. I showed you that plenty of times.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He stopped short.
I can stop you on this drive right here. Just say I can't. I'm
wishes
show
he
you.
had just taken the touchback.
Okay.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Bell. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Georgia going up tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got it behind the line. It's Frazier.
He already
stop trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Excuse me. If I make him fumble again, he's going to start that crying.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Okay.
Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Huh.
Inside the 45. Crosses the 30.
No, I said that today is rain. I didn't say that today.
20-yard line to the 19 before
You only did that because I looked at my wife.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200
You don't
yards
supposed to.
in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's
Y'all
dialed in
want
right
barbecue?
now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Definitely was a pick.
What a missed opportunity, big fella.
You gotta go buy some stuff to put on the pit. You know all I put on the pit. I don't be wanting all that.
Couldn't make the connection.
Somebody
last
jumped
time.
in your
Let's see if
lap.
they throw it again. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
I say you're gonna have to go buy it. I ain't trying to barbecue a lot.
The crowd getting
One
behind
of them,
this
MJ.
defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Dropping back, it's
There's some blue ones up there.
He'll throw it.
I read this
Out of
dumb
the
shit.
air. He's not going to make it. What a
All of
job
them
by
is
this
except for
defense
them
to
white
stop
ones.
him in his tracks.
One of them blue, you just
gotta
can't
love
see.
that. On defense, one of the
Them
most critical
MJ.
statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent
Who?
from keeping drives alive? Right there.
When he brought them.
tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. What did he do? You set up 4th and long.
They ain't
you're
never
gonna
was
get
in
the
a
ball
truck.
back, go get
They
some
been in the
water and
house.
settle.
On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. Works his way
Man,
to the
y'all got me
4-yard line.
messing
They'll
up.
have it 1st and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you
Well,
feel
white
confident
team
enough on
is up
3rd
on
here
2
trying to
plays.
hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Give to the fullback.
And I tell you, you wasn't gonna score.
I
tell your bum ass you wasn't gonna score.
Could go no further, and they'll turn it over on down.
Pretty bum.
The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Makes the grab. It's Miller.
Didn't I tell you you wasn't gonna score?
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Forced down in the pocket. Fires on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Damn, so drop that bit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Turning it on.
Damn.
Get it up to about the 32-yard line.
Too late to tackle out hard and shit. I ain't gonna fumble like y'all.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball.
Big boy got in my way. I was gone.
Trying to
he got in my way.
Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get 1st downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You seen what I seen?
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the move, he fires. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole.
You weren't going to score on that
drive.
drive.
Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved.
Okay, you want me to say it?
Job, very poised.
You ain't scoring on this drive either.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the ground, he's got it again. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another one. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going for it all.
Stupid, man. Stop testing me, nigga. When I say you ain't going to do something, you ain't going to do it. You hear me?
Trying to take it back. And
you hear me?
Return after the INT sets up the offense.
When I say you ain't going to do something, you ain't going to fucking do it. Stop telling me to say shit that you know you can't do.
Stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Might be calling a hot route. Early movement on the offense will push them back running a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I ain't going to score with.
They'll move the tight end.
I ain't got number 30 seconds and watch me work.
The snap sets up to throw. He's going up top. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down.
I do like this. You can bet the ball into your teammate's hands now. That's
and you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him.
He uncorks one deep. He's got it at the 15. And he
I got caught in the wrong defense.
Take it in. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive not too taxing. I ain't give a damn about that. Put it in the end zone just like that.
I scored less than that on you before. Let's be real.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Back further, you can win the game.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson.
That's what you do.
Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Now the play fake. Gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
I ain't going to score with.
And the Dogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
You want to be like me so bad to the point you just sound stupid.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
See, the difference is between this and the last one, I was forcing something. I ain't got to force none this time. I was trying to make somebody nothing that last time.
Line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll move it up to the 37.
God damn, I can't do nothing. Everything I do has got something to do with you.
A lot of times you have these guys start. These wide receivers, they're game breakers, and you want to find ways to give them the football, whether it be screens, whether it be jet sweeps. Just find ways to give him the football because he can get 5 yards in a hurry when you need those plays, especially when you want to mix it up on the defense.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
I use it in.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And the QB going with a little bit of touch,
I ain't even put in my tight end.
Give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Simpson. This time he's got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10.
Just call a user kill. You don't know anybody because you don't know.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Making side adjustments here.
Go look outside and see.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender.
He dropping too many easy catches. I'm sure you do. Come on, Bomb.
Over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Floating away. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, on that interception, he had time to get through his progression. There was nothing open downfield, so he went to his back on the check down. Good decision, just way too late getting there, and the defender was able to jump the throw and come away with the pick.
The give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running.
I don't even know how you right there. You're supposed to be at the 20.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
You don't
stick
see
your
me.
foot in the ground.
Oh!
Oh,
they let you get that.
So surprised. We have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
Damn, you got the nigga forward.
26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that 6th sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things. They
Yeah,
don't need to be bounced.
bitch-ass
I need to stick my
hit a
face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards. I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Georgia sends out the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter.
He just set up for a good return. That weak, gay-ass tackle.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Brings it down on the right side.
Damn, I tried to stay in bounds. Was he too fucking little? That's how.
Has an explosive play. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, a lot of space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Got his man. Touchdown tie. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Throw them foes up.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's dealt. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw at Stockton. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the quarterback showing a lot of toughness on that play. Being able to focus downfield with all that pressure coming right ahead.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Oh, pick a goddamn play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Adams. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Interesting play call for this offense, man. A slow developing screen on a third and short when a defense is a little bit aggressive, and it doesn't work. And it's easy to question after the fact, obviously, right, guys? Like, it didn't work, but I don't love that play call when I know a defense will be really aggressive on third and short.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take the deep shot.
I hit too hard.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled.
I hit too hard.
It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the
I
field,
should have went on for the tackle and not the interception. If I would have just went for the tackle, he'd have dropped the bitch again. They weak as fuck.
If they're going to take those deep shots.
I really bailed you out by not doing the tackle.
Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play...
You don't see me stupid, man?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play.
And I blew you out the same day.
They just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships.
Ernie on the jet.
He's
able to shed one tackle.
Yes, sir.
Gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Nigga mad at me because I said I don't know how to be number win no matter what.
And maybe put this thing
away. Was outside.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Russell.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. You see how many people I had open? I had so many people open, I didn't even know who to throw that bitch to.
Work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time.
And I ain't playing, nigga.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bernard. Hard running there. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. A shot toward the end zone.
Why not?
And it's knocked away. They'll give
you ain't got nothing to lose. You can't score. Why not?
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Bitch.
Catch in the middle, it's Branch. And he gets a big
I tried to lay a smack down on it, boy.
50-50 balls like that comes down to trust. And in a 2-minute situation with the game on the line, the quarterback knew his guy was going to make a play for him, and his receiver did exactly that.
Turns it.
Stop.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind.
This nigga A's.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
Stupid.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
I'm only going to lose by a touchdown.
Wrap it up, make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover.
Man, my squad, I told you they
now
was
just
on.
go out there, be smart
I just
on
had
offense
already hit you
and
up
run
first.
that
I didn't
clock.
want you to think I was faking on you. So I went on the play.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Call timeout.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Kid know it's over. You don't even like call timeout. Oh, he got
some of the
the
yardage back here on 2nd down. And they're still firing away even with this lead. With the catch, it's Hill. At the 20, he's got space. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance.